you are not taking yourself seriously. You are not taking yourself seriously. You know, there are things that you want in life, things that you want to do, things that you want to accomplish, and you know, you're like, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week. I'll do it next year. You know, we're just sitting back, not really progressing. You know, we're kind of just staying in the same spot. Our actions do have purpose, do have meaning. We're not meant to just sit back and, you know, just live life, you know, go to our job, 9 to 5, go home, eat, you know, just sleep, just on repeat, on repeat, on repeat, you know. I don't know what your gifts are. I don't know what God has called you to do, but I do know that there is something inside of you. There is something inside of you. There is something inside of each and every single one of us. You know, are you taking yourself seriously on the things you want to accomplish? Are you taking yourself seriously in what God has called you to do? A lot of times we base the things we value on external things, you know. For example, like a lot of y'all just finished university. Some of y'all gonna finish high school soon. And which is good, proud of y'all, good job. But you know, we wait till that graduation, we wait till that ceremony to value that moment. And I'm not saying you shouldn't value that moment, that's a good accomplishment, I'm proud of you. But why is that the only moment that we value? Why are we not valuing the moment that we are presently in right now? If you valued every moment, or tried to value every moment as best you can, then we would take our time more seriously, you know. We would definitely take advantage of the time that we have. We would take advantage of every single moment. We would take ourselves more seriously. You know, the goal is to get better 1% every day. And I know life does happen, and you know, there are ups and downs. Sometimes, you know, you gotta take a step back to take 2 steps forward, and that's all right. Things happen. But if we're, you know, being kind of lax, lazy on TikTok all day, you know, not eating right, not sleeping right, you know, our sleep schedule is messed up, you know, we try to go to sleep, but we can't go to sleep because we've been scrolling all night, you know, got that blue light in your eyes. And then we wonder why, you know, we're depressed. Things have meaning. You know, we're not supposed to just live life on repeat. We're not supposed to just exist to exist. We all have some sort of gift, some sort of talent. And, you know, we should be utilizing that talent. We should be doing our best. We should be the best that we can be. And we should be, you know, taking ourselves more seriously. The goal is to get better 1% every single day. You know, I understand that life does happen. You gotta take a step back sometimes, take 2 steps forward. And that's all right. Whatever, I was born 2001, dash, whatever year I die. That dash is what we live in, bro. That little dash, that's your life. I know you've seen those dashes be small. Those dashes be small. So why not, so what, they're gonna say, yeah, they didn't really do anything with their life, they're depressed. And I understand depression is a thing, but a lot of times we tell ourselves we have depression when we don't, because we've been sitting on TikTok all day, we eat like trash, you know, we're under the covers all day, and you know, we're not doing anything. Of course you're gonna be depressed. You know, if I were to tell you to, you know, if you made a plan for yourself and if you made a schedule for yourself and actually worked on yourself, a lot of things can happen in 6 months, you know. 6 months, your life can change drastically. And I guarantee you, if you moved yourself a little bit, you know, you got up, you did some stuff, you would definitely be a lot happier than the situation you are now. And I know it is easier said than done, but I'm telling you, like, once you get into that rhythm, just stay consistent. And I know consistency is hard, and I understand that, you know, it is really hard to push yourself. It is really hard to gain that discipline. But once you get there, bro, it's the same thing as you have enough discipline to go to work, you have enough discipline to go to school. Why not love yourself and have discipline for the things that you want in life, things that you want to do, things that make you happy? I have an exact scripture for you, but I know that in Exodus, the Israelites are like enslaved, and Moses is going to the Pharaoh and asking to them like to release them. And Moses is, going. God is telling him to go, and he's like, okay, God, I'll go. And he goes to the Pharaoh. Pharaoh says no. Goes again. Pharaoh says no. Pharaoh says no. All the way until the 10th time. Moses didn't know it was gonna take 10 times for him to go to ask the Pharaoh. And those 10 times weren't like, at once a day, They were over a nice little span of, months, years. But if you had that fear and was always like, what happens if this video, or let's say I had that fear and if I had that fear and I didn't buy this camera, if I had this fear and didn't, come and set this camera up today and record, maybe I wouldn't be impacting that one person that's listening. And you may think one person is not that great, but you don't know how much your yes can impact one person, which can impact another person and another person. And that one person turns into 30 people, which turns into 50, it just keeps on going and going and going. And I'm not saying, the first time you do something, it's just gonna work out. But I guarantee you that eventually, with your consistency, with your discipline, it will eventually, you'll get there, bruh. It took Moses 10 times before the Pharaoh said yes to finally release the Israelites. But he kept on going back, kept on trying his best. If you tried your best, if you truly tried your best, how could you fail? Realistically, how could you fail if the best that you had to offer, no distractions, all your time is on that one thing? And I'm not saying to go crazy, work. But you're not even giving 1%, bruh. You're literally not even giving 1%. Or if anything, you give 5% per the month. 5% per the month. And you know what's crazy? There's a lot of people are like that. And we think it's we tell ourselves, we listen to the enemy, we listen to these thoughts that aren't ours. And we live in this fear. We live in this fear of, oh, I can't do it, I'm not dumb, they're better than me. Nah, bro, we're all unique in our own ways, There's only one Daniel Green, bro. There's only one you. And I promise you that, if you think it, if you have that, if you feel like God put it on your heart to do X, Y, and Z, I would say do it, bro. Do it. Be obedient to Him. Be obedient to Himself. Love Him. Love yourself. Now, one thing I want to say before closing this out, I feel like there was a lot of yapping, and I'm sorry for that. I feel like I was definitely all over the place too. But, let's say we have a cup. This cup is you. This cup is filled with all of you, and then we have this also other cup of your future self that you want to be. See, when your future self tries to pour into the you that is now, your cup is already full, so how can you fill a cup that is already full? Same thing with your future self. Your future self cup is full of different things of what you already are now. Or maybe, there's a little bit of sprinkle of what you are doing now. But how are you supposed to, if you're on TikTok every day, if you're not doing anything, if you're going out doing secular stuff, party, drinking, going to concerts, it's filled in this cup. But this cup is, a hardworking person, obedient to God, loves God, and, just inspiring people, helping people. How is that person supposed to come this person? By emptying out this cup. And I'll leave you all with this. Take yourself seriously. Take yourself seriously. I really do hope, the goal is just to get 1% better every day. Value this moment. Do not let external things make your moment valuable. Value the moment that you're currently in. You will not get this moment back. You will not get this time back, something can happen in your life for 6 months, you know, you're not able to do X, Y, or Z, or, you know, and then you're gonna be like, damn, I wish I, you know, did this earlier. I wish I did this in life. And then before you know it, bang, you're, you know, 60, 70, and it's like, damn, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. You know, maybe some of y'all are young. Well, I mean, I'm 23, you know, but I'm telling you, like, I've been working at the job I've been at for like 4 years, almost 5. And literally it felt like I've only been there for like 2 or 3 years. Time goes by fast. I think a lot of y'all watching this are in high school or out of high school. High school went by fast, you know. We're already, June's coming up. We're already 6 months into 2024. So I just hope that you take yourself more seriously, you know. Work on yourself. I really do try and help your future self. Life has its problems, you know, but why are we, you know, having this fear, having this worry about something that may not even happen? You know, we shouldn't assume other people's, you know, reactions to what we're gonna tell them, you know. It may be good, it may be bad, and you know, I would just say, you know, take a step of faith. Take a step of faith on what you want in life. You know, you may upload a video and it may be bad. Okay, it didn't go good. What do you learn from it? What do you got to do better next time? You know, and sometimes it's out of your control. Sometimes that video didn't do good just because it didn't hit the algorithm right. It is what it is. You know, like I said at the start, you know, it may take those 10 uploads. It may take those 10 months at the gym. It may take those 10 weeks of eating right to actually see something. But you know, if you don't start, if you don't stay consistent, y'all just gonna be in the same place, in the same depressed state, you know, thinking, oh, why don't I do anything with my life? Why don't I do X, Y, and Z? Why do I hate my life? You hate your life because you're not disciplined. You hate your life because, you know, it's too hard. It's too hard. No, it's not, bruh. I was like that too, having this weak mindset, having this tired mindset, you know, thinking I'm not enough. You know, God gives us the tools. You're in the situation now. God gives us the tools that we need for every single situation. You know, you're here right now. There's no, oh, I'll upload tomorrow. There's no, oh, I'll, you know, the time's not right. Nah, man. All you have is now. The moment is now. So live in the moment, bruh. Live in the moment. I hope this kind of inspired you guys. And you know, the goal is one person. The goal is one person. All it is one person. But yeah, question to leave. Take yourself seriously. Are you taking yourself seriously? If not, maybe we gotta change. All right, guys. I love y'all. I really, really do appreciate if you made it to the end. I am so truly grateful for every single one of you that even clicked on this video, even if you didn't make it this far. But for the ones that did, I am honestly truly grateful for every single one of you. So yeah. And I just want to say that I'll be recording, I mean, my schedule kind of now is upload every Monday at 10 p.m. I know that is kind of late, but yeah, just, you know, got a lot of stuff in life, and just that day kind of works out. So whatever, it is what it is. Still getting these videos out, you know. Yeah, hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.